So COVID classes, they're very different. Tell me something I don't know, but why I think the COVID classes are a good different is because of how well everybody at SGS just decided to do the classes. I mean, we are an interesting bunch of people. Let me tell you that. Like, it's trial and error. You see what works, you keep that, you see what doesn't and try to change that. Because we had a problem with the internet and because we're like spread all around Europe, we had to like shut our cameras down, which is fine. We have adapted that into, okay, we're not going to show our faces only if we want to, and you know your internet is good. I don't want to brag, but my internet is top of the notch. Right now we have this like system in place for showing emotions. You know, because it's actually, you don't think that it's important, but it is. It's like you can actually have a discussion, even though people don't usually show their faces. But you see that they're there and it's not like you're speaking into the void or anything. It kind of goes like this. If everything is just so beautiful, exquisite, you have the heart emoji, you have the face with the heart emoji, you have diversity. You never know when you need a screaming face, so that's the screaming face. Also, that's the shocking emoji. And we also have this one, which is like celebration emoji. It's quite nice. So there you go. Also, another thing that we've changed this semester is that we have these breakup rooms. You get sent into a room and it's for like different exercises specific for that class. It kind of sends me back to high school, but you're interacting. So it kind of helps like mentally with the fact that you're not in the same room together.
I have to say, for me personally as a teacher, the beginning of COVID was really difficult because I was using some software called OBS, which is fantastic, by the way. But the learning curve was really steep. And what I was doing for that spring semester was using OBS to record my video lectures. And then when I was done recording them, I knew how long they were, obviously, and I could let the students know, okay, watch these 2 videos, they're, this length of time, and then we scheduled a Zoom call to discuss the lectures. And so, they had their lecture via video and then a discussion with the entire group together afterwards. And, to have to come up with that and learn that kind of technology so quickly, that was super hard for me, and it pretty much doubled my work hours. I was probably working, 70, 80 hours a week, just to get that, going smoothly for the students. Then in the fall, I switched over to Zoom completely. And so what I had to do there was learn Zoom, which again, it's a high learning curve, but once you get it down, it's super easy.
My experience with online classes has been a little bit mixed. I think it's really challenging to focus when you're sitting in front of a computer instead of in a classroom. But I also enjoy that I don't have to worry about all the pressure of how I look and where I'm gonna eat when I leave the house and all that stuff. So it is comfortable to stay in your own home, but I don't think it's quite worth it. I think the way I've made it work for me is that I clear out all the clutter, the physical and the mental clutter that stops me from working. So I have a workspace and I have a computer and a phone that are quite empty of distractions. So, yep, I'd say that that's my trick.
Hi, today's question is about online classes and online teaching. And as a PhD student, for me that question is pretty relevant because very often I'm a teacher and almost just as often I am a student. And I'd say overall it has been pretty challenging. Working from home is convenient and pretty great, but it's also difficult in terms of keeping people interested. When I'm teaching, I have to focus on different areas so as to keep everyone engaged and to make sure that they are learning and having fun. And as a student, the way I interact with the class is also very different, and sometimes it works pretty well and there are advantages, but generally speaking I do miss the classroom atmosphere and the face-to-face interaction. And this is true both for me as a teacher but also as a student. So I'm very happy we have the option of working from home at all, but I do look forward to being able to return to the classroom.
When we started out having online classes last spring, I was sort of upset. I was super bored and really frustrated with sitting in front of the screen all day and missing my classmates. Now I think I've kind of gotten used to it, but also it helps me that I've gotten a dog since then, and now I kind of think it's fun, and I am also expecting her to be just as smart as I am after finishing this school, as she is basically taking all the classes with me.
Okay. Hi, Nila. Hi, Nila. Hello. Hello. Nila, look at your cute ears. Are you having a good day? Where is that? What? Hi, Nila. Are you ready for your supervision meeting? Okay.
I already did this video in about 7 minutes, which is way too long because it turns out I only have 30 seconds, which is way too little. I used to be a student at SGS, no longer a student, kind of a side effect of graduating. Lockdowns are bad for your mental health, not good, very bad, because, it's social interaction. Maybe you don't have that much social interaction when you don't go to school, that's fucked. It's also bad for productivity, because maybe when you don't have routines, how the fuck are you supposed to do shit? Good for businesses, though. Maybe people will be more open to remote work in the future. That's great. Pearl necklace.